Hello everyone, this is ICB here, and because I've run out of topics to talk about, we're going to talk about boss ladies in Hollywood and how they can do it better. And because I'm a man, that obviously gives me all the privileges to talk about this issue and bestow my benevolent knowledge upon you poor souls. So you can, thank me later and praise me in the comments as much as you can, which I'm sure you all love to do. So, about the issue of strong female characters in movies that Hollywood seems to have a really strong fetish for nowadays, and how I think, in my humble opinion, they can do it better. Well, recently I was watching this show on Netflix. It's called The 100, and most of you would have probably already watched it. It came out before, I think, Game of Thrones or something. I don't know. But I did watch it recently. I didn't watch it when it came out, but when I was watching it, and I didn't realize it until it was the 5th season when they introduced the character of Diosa. And I didn't realize, you know what I didn't realize? That this show is about goddamn boss ladies. I didn't knew that. I was watching this show, I was enjoying it, and I didn't know that this show has boss ladies in it. How cool is that? Like, how cool is that really? Like, you watching something and it's so good that you don't even know that you're supposed to not like that for some reason. And I was at the 5th season when they introduced this new character called Diosa, and I was like, what the hell? They introduced another strong female character? And I was like, hell no, I'm not going to like her. She's really over the top. I hate her. And as the last couple of seasons went on, she became one of my favorite characters. How cool is that? And again, I'm really overusing this word, but really, I started off as saying that I am not going to like this character because they're introducing another boss lady and I'm just so over them right now. But by the end of the show, she became one of my favorite characters. How did this show manage to do that? What kind of writers worked on this show? Where are these writers now? Seriously. And compare that to Captain Marvel, a movie where I tell myself, hey, I'm going to give this character a fair shot. I am not going to hate her, and keep telling myself, hey, I am just going to watch this movie and I'm going to give Captain Marvel a real fair chance. And when I watch this movie, I just cannot like that character. Compare that to Diosa, where I was like, hey, I don't like this character, but the show changed my mind. And when I think back on it, the show The 100, it just had good badass characters. It didn't matter what the gender of the characters were, they were just really good characters. And compare the male characters of the show 100 versus the male characters of the Captain Marvel, the first movie, and mainly Nick Fury. And when you compare those characters, you really see the difference. The difference is clear as day. In the show The 100, the male characters are really well-rounded, as badass as the female characters, and they have mutual respect for one another, and they love and support each other. And that's how things should be in any show. Like, you can't have one strong female character in Captain Marvel and the rest of the male characters in that movie are just absolutely losers, and they're just intentionally made to be losers so that the female character can seem more awesome by comparison. And that's the exact issue. It's just that insecurity with Marvel and how they just cannot make male characters more awesome because they think that they're going to steal the attention away from the female characters. And it's like, why would you think that? Like, you are making a movie about characters and you're preferring one set of characters based on gender versus the other, and compare that again to the show The 100, where you have all of the characters who are all the way badass regardless of their genders. And then you have Captain Marvel and Marvel shows where if there's a female lead, then the rest of the male characters are absolutely losers. So yeah, I mean, that's absolutely horrible and sad. If Marvel wants to improve their strong female character, and not just Marvel, literally any strong female character in Hollywood right now, it just feels like a curse word when you say the phrase strong female character. It just makes me roll my eyes off so bad. But yeah, if Marvel wants to improve their strong female characters, they need to pair them up with strong male characters, so it kind of balances things out, in my opinion, because you are intentionally making the male characters look really bad and wimpy in comparison to the women, and male characters who were previously really badass. Again, Nick Fury was a really badass character until Captain Marvel came out and he was made to be a sore loser. I lost all respect for his character in that movie. It just made Nick Fury look like an idiot. Like Nick Fury just existed in Shield long enough until he got a couple of promotions to become the head of the Shield. It didn't feel like that Nick Fury got to be on the top of the Shield because of his skills and his abilities. It just feels like that he got promotions because he kind of lived and continuously got promotions until he got to the very top. That's insane. Like, they ruined Nick Fury's character to make Captain Marvel look good by comparison. You can't do that. Both of those characters could have been really badass, but that wasn't the case. Anyways, that's what I've been thinking about recently, and it was just something that I wanted to talk about. And yeah, if you think that I've been missing out on any kinds of topics, let me know in the comments down below, because I've been really busy lately, and yeah, I would really appreciate the help from you guys. So if you think that I haven't been talking about something, let me know, and I'll definitely make a video about it if I think that I have a good opinion or something to say about that topic. So yeah, with that said, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, it's time for a goodbye.